Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. As announced by Dr. Siambi, my name is Julie Bouedy. I'm actually based in Nestle Research Center in Abidjan, where I manage the department for consumer studies, supporting projects with sensory analysis and ideation, but also tracking the trends with our partners to guide innovation and renovation by launching products which fit the best with consumer needs. So I will briefly review in a few minutes some key information about our consumers and their aspiration, followed by the trends that have been identified this recent past month. I will also give you a few words about Nestle R&D missions, and finally, a quick view of product launch this year to help you understand how we could combine these trends identified with our mission to satisfy the needs of our consumers. So first, what about our consumer? Who are they? Our consumers are those who fight every day with less than $2 as an income. They have to make a choice to bring food to whole family on a daily basis. But we have also aspirational moms with modern ambitions and traditional expectations. And beside of them, we can find urban youth who are under 25 years old and who represent the most important parts of our population today. What do our consumers aspire to? They aspire to a better future with an optimism above 70%, which is far from French people who have around 36%. Our consumers also aspire and dream about prosperity, but they also aspire to success. For them, launching a business is also a common aspiration. What do they care about? They are sensitive about prices, but they also want to have affordable products and convenient products which are easy to store and easy to transport. And of course, these consumers are conscious about their health. Who influences their behavior? Their behavior are influenced by family and friends, but also by religious leaders and healthcare professionals. We will now take a closer look at the trends that have been identified in recent past months in our region. There are 10 trends that have been identified around 5 major energies. The first energy shows Africa in motion, where African consumer becomes more conscious to his basic needs, but also his wellness. And we can note also that there is a rising of Afro-optimism. The second one is around local love, where consumers want to stay connected to their tradition. The third one is about tech. Technology is good. Technology is perceived to be the fast way to advance in life for the consumers themselves and for the continent. The fourth energy is in the pursuit of health. We notice that there is a growing of consciousness of health, and this is deeply related to lifestyles and food habits. And the last one is where consumers were attracted by new experiences. From these 10 trends, we are identified 4 most relevant for us, which are reinforced during this COVID-19 crisis. And this is about local love, Consumers want to consume local food made with local ingredients. It's about health, this growing of consciousness to ensure this wellness. Entrepreneurial ambitions are also growing in the context of important young population. Sharing is caring is key in our cultures when dialogue and social connections are the common DNA. A few words about our mission, how the R&D Research and Development Center Abidjan contribute to Nestle purpose. R&D Abidjan mission is to drive cross-business innovation and renovation of tasty, nutritious, and sustainable products. The center is unique in Africa with a pluridisciplinary team composed by engineers, product developers, food scientists, technicians, etc. And from the center, we are gathering insights from markets to create and launch nutritious, affordable solutions for consumers using the trend described above. We create solutions using our local resources, local ingredients, as well as local manufacturing for offering products to satisfy our consumers. A few words about what happened this year, Nestle successful launches. The first one is in Zimbabwe, Cerevita sour porridge. So this product is a new affordable nutritious solution launched in Zimbabwe this year in June. And the product is made with whole grain cereal, maize and sorghum. It's a source of fibers and protein. It's fortified with essential micronutrients lacking in local consumer diets. And the porridge was developed and launched in under 1 year with the support of scientists at Nestle Research Center in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. The center leveraged its science and technology capabilities to develop a porridge adapted to local taste preference and dietary requirements, but also minimizing cost production to ensure affordability. To minimize the cost of the products, the mix was developed with ingredients locally sourced with high quality standards. So using local factories and existing technologies. In addition of that, Nestle packaging experts work together with local suppliers to develop an affordable laminate packaging, which can be recycled with the right infrastructure in place. The packaging is developing with the flag of Zimbabwe. A second example with a similar story is Golden Moon Maize Wazobia in Nigeria. The product is made using local available maize and soya. Recipe was developed to address deficiency of population providing needed nutrition. The product is manufactured in Nigeria, where we also created share value activities to work and support local farmers. This product is fortified in micronutrients with an adapted reduced portion size to drive affordability and accessibility to more African consumers. My top 3 recommendations to finish, recommendation to improve or support the food system in Africa are the first, to put the consumer at the center of everything you do, taking account their feedback, their perception, staying connected with them from ideation to the launch of a product on the market. The second point is to be a trend follower, so follow the trends which are the best indicators we have to guide us for innovation and renovation as well. And finally, be focused on local, sourcing local ingredients, because we know that nutritional benefits of local ingredients are well perceived by population. Manufacture product in local to reduce costs. And finally, be sustainable by reducing carbon imprint and recyclable packaging, which is key for the planet. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Jolie. You are right on time.
Yes.
No, thank you for that interesting presentation. I would like to find out one question, or rather some clarification. On the Cerevita that you are manufacturing in Zimbabwe, what are the proportions of maize and sorghum? And secondly, if you have the micronutrients that are already there in sorghum, which has more micronutrients than maize anyway, will there be need for artificial fortification? My second question is on what you termed as the new experiences. And you indicated on your slide that price is a major driver of people trying out new experiences. That being the case, how do you then balance the price and quality?
So for your question, I mean, we speak about maize and sorghum, right? We use for launching this product in Zimbabwe. Of course, we working closely with local team to sourcing this ingredient. And I know that it's not easy sometimes to find affordable or local solution on field. But for me, the team are working closely with partners locally to source this ingredient with a high quality standards. So about the micronutrients we had about fortification, of course, we have some micronutrients in the local ingredient we found, but they are not enough, I think. When we process these ingredients, we lose a part of micronutrients. So it's important also to have a well balance of these micronutrients to fortify the product.
The price about that determines about people having new experiences. I was wondering if you have a new product, how do you balance the price and the quality?
Yes, I thought it's a big challenge. I think Nestle use, of course, its expertise to leverage this one. We know that we have some experts on the cereals also, but using local sourcing ingredient is key, of course. And we want to reduce as much as possible the cost to transform this kind of product. And at the end of the day, the product we have is, I cannot say cheap, but we can have a balance compared to the other product we have, which is more transformed in the process in the market. So we find a sort of compromise between the price and quality. And then we have a product which is made with a high quality of ingredient, but cheaper in the market. I don't know if I answer correctly your question, but we can discuss a lot around.
Yeah, and a question from Joanna, and she is asking about Was there any consumer concern about the image of sorghum in the new products? Because often people see sorghum as a poor person's food. Sorghum is a smart food, but what was key in Nestle selecting sorghum?
I can easily answer this one because I was part of a team coming in Zimbabwe to have some ideation with consumer in local. And when we did this ideation, sorghum appeared like an ingredient Zimbabwe people want to have in the product. Then we select this sorghum ingredient as a must in the recipe they want to have. You know, the product we developed is a sour porridge. And today, this product they have is made traditionally. And now we say, okay, they use maize, they use sorghum as a raw mat to do this fermented one. And we just think that it's really important because the consumer perceive this sorghum not as a poor one, but it's something they really want to have in their recipe. So it is really linked to the perception of the consumer and what they want to have.
Thank you. I think you have answered that question.